Welcome in, fellow travelers, beautiful travelers. I'm Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a reading for Aries signs. Aries, our fire sign. Aries, you are the leaders. You are ruled by the planet Mars, which is the planet of sexuality and aggression. Your dual nature is to be courageous, yet you can be very competitive and you can be very headstrong. Your desire is to trailblaze, lead the way, innovators, designers. And your mantra is I am. I am. Welcome in, cross watchers. You could be connected to or in a relationship with an Aries. Therefore, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. So some of this message could be for you as well. Our energies are working together, collaborating together to bring a message to you for the highest good of your soul evolution and soul growth, as well as that of humanity. As a micro, so the macro. So please use your discernment, use your inner knowing, use your intuitive hits, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Time is fluid, so anytime you come across this message and the message drew you in was a time that you were meant to see it. So let's get a theme for you, Aries. I will have an extended at the end of this video where I will dive deeper into the message for you. If there are zodiac signs that come out screaming, I will look at those in the message as well. I will look at their elements. I try not to focus too much, if I could shuffle, right? I try not to focus too much on zodiac signs or, use that as a focal point of the message, because sometimes I think it takes away from the message. Because if, Sagittarius didn't show up in the message, so that message wasn't meant for me. Usually it's about energies, right? The energies of a certain sign that we're connecting with. So let's see where we go for you today. Your theme right now is a Five of Wands, so there could be conflict, there could be competition, there could be having to outdo something. And you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very artistic, very creative, action-orientated. However, the King of Wands will not invest in anything unless it is in unless he gets something out of it, right? But this is about being very inspirational. This could be, you're surrounded by people that maybe you're having to compete for a job, or maybe for some kind of promotion, or just could be in general. So this could also be that there's a whole lot of people gossiping and talking. Seems to be a lot of connected players into some sort of passion or some sort of desire, right? So let's see where we go for you today. I'm going to shuffle one more time. This is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those that are watching for the highest atonement of the soul growth and soul evolution, as well as for humanity and all living deities. Please make the messages clear. Okay, here we go. All right. The overall energy, or your overall energy right now, Ace of Swords. This is raw, authentic truth. This is showing up in who you are, who your authentic self is, not the mask you put on or the things that you need to portray in certain environments or situations. Or this could be seeking raw, authentic truth, right? Your situation, death. That Scorpio energy coming through there. So death is about transformation. See how she's ripping open her solar plexus heart chakra area? This is about transformation from within. Your opportunity, Seven of Pentacles. So contemplating, replanning, restructuring, patience, waiting. Could be that the harvest that you had coming isn't coming. and you're having to start over again. What the universe is working on with you, 8 of Pentacles, focus, fortitude, determination, in it for the long haul, energies that surround you that you might not be aware of, 8 of Swords. This could be about fear, guilt, shame, self-imprisonment, feeling trapped, feeling oppressed, feeling like there's nowhere to go, hopeless, helpless. Could be victim mentality too. Energies that are coming in the near future. 4 of Pentacles, looking for stability, or this could be holding on to something. Energies that are fading away. 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands is about opening up, right? 6 of Wands is about kind of like rising above, opening up, seeing the bigger picture. So something may have happened because you got death, right? Some kind of truth may have came forth that caused maybe somewhat of a setback. You're trying to find grounding again, trying to find, you know, somewhere to land. But we'll see where we go with that. How you're showing up in this situation, 7 of Wands. Could be guarded, could be defensive, could be creating boundaries, could be standing your guard, could be observing what's right in front of you, the sun, clarity, something being seen, something becoming clear, your hopes and fears. 9 of Pentacles, this is independence. This is also being single. And your outcome, the Tower. Something is definitely being dismantled here. You have the Tower and you have death. So something is definitely being dismantled here, or moved, being forced to be moved out of the way so that something else can come in. Yeah, you've got the Tower, and then you've got the Hierophant. That's earth energy coming in. So you've got Scorpio, and you've got Taurus coming in, and you got Leo. Those are the 3 that jump out. So something to do maybe with some kind of dismantling of either some kind of relationship, some kind of structure, some kind of, you know, the Hierophant's all about kind of those subcultures that we work through in life that are, you know, considered to be stability. So marriage, religious institutions, judicial system. It's kind of the dogma that we follow. So let's see where we go with this for you, Aries. The theme is some kind of conflict, right? Some kind of conflict. There seems to be a lot of players involved, and it's in some kind of desire or passion. Something to do with desire or passion. So let's see what death is. What is death for Aries here for the situation? Situation is death, right? Transformation, dismantling. Because you got the 7 of Pentacles too, which is having to kind of start over again from scratch. Got the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups could be about holding on, being resistant, being stubborn, not seeing clearly, or standing back and seeing clearly something that has to do with a relationship or love. See the eye up in the corner in there watching? Right? The eye is up in the corner there kind of watching something unfold. You have the 4 of Swords, so taking a step back, taking a break. 4 of Swords could be about healing. Sometimes the 4 of Swords is about some kind of healing, maybe after an illness too. Physical illness. Put the pieces of the puzzle together is how it works for you. One more, please, for Aries. And we have the Two of Swords. So not seeing something clearly or not wanting to see something clearly. Being very stubborn. This is forced almost like because either you don't see this coming or you usually this Four of Cups is about being stubborn. And when you've got the Two of Swords with that, that's about being ultra stubborn, like refusing to listen to anybody, refusing to see the big picture, refusing to take counsel, refusing to learn. And when it comes with death, it's like something had to be, like outside forces had to come in to take a break, take a step back, right? Reassess, reevaluate, look at the situation. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of starting over, replanting, right? Having to put in new seeds. So clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. This is your opportunity, which covers the Ace of Swords. So starting from truth, starting from raw truth. One more time through, please, if you're not going to drop out. We have Justice. So this is about cause and effect. Something's not equal. Something's not balanced. Justice is also, too, a karmic lesson. Right? Karma coming around. Karma can be good. Karma can be, depending on the seed you planted, or the seeds that you put in, which is what it's covering underneath. You know, plant whatever the seeds are that you sowed. Those energies are now starting to come up. Starting to come back around the cycle. Got the Hanged Man, feeling stuck. Again, that's like the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. And we have the Nine of Cups. This could be not knowing what to do in a relationship. This could be not knowing what to do with some kind of karma is coming back that's like tying your hands. It has to do with a relationship. Nine of Cups, or what you thought was a relationship, right? Whatever seeds were sown at this time are starting to resurface. And it has to do with love. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It just could be how you view love or see love. So let's see what the Eight of Pentacles is. Eight of Pentacles. Really honing in on your craft, really working hard. Perseverance, focus, determination. Please clarify what the Eight of Pentacles is, please. Got the Five of Pentacles. So something to do with abandonment, something to do with feeling left out and cold. Maybe there could have been a decrease in resources. Feeling left behind, lonely, feeling left out. We've got the Empress. Sometimes the Empress, if she's not in balance, she can very much use sexuality or sensuality as like a power tool. She can be very needy. She can be very mothering. Sometimes she is not using her resources correctly. She could be manipulating her resources. It has something to do with getting focused, getting very focused on what you're manifesting. Could be manifesting from a place of lack, because things are starting to show up in your world that are starting to, like, where you're going to have to take a look at some things. I believe, did you have this reading something close to this last week about what's manifesting, what's going on within, and what's showing up in your world? Because now it's like, it's going to start showing up. Give me one more, please. Yeah, what's going on deep within? The Hermit, the Seeker. The universe is trying to wake you up, get you to really focus on what's on the inside, because you're manifesting from a place of loneliness and lack and feeling abandoned. And now with the opportunity, you're going to be able to start seeing these manifestations coming up, because the seeds now are starting to germinate, right? And getting a new perspective on maybe how you navigate through relationships or what you look for in relationships. And that could be why the theme is coming up here, because you have the Five of Wands, which is all about conflict and having to win out and, you know, having to one up, you know, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, I get you, you get me, push, pull, runner, chaser, those types of energies that come along with somebody that's the King of Wands. Looking for that passion, looking for that desire, looking for that, you know, initial spark that just, you know, keeps the flames moving all the time. That's more about lust than it is about love. So let's see what the Four of Pentacles is. This is energies that are coming in, holding on or trying to get stabilized, trying to find balance. We've got very fast communication coming in, or forceful communication that could be forcing you to hold off, find balance. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles could be about resting too, because the Queen of Pentacles is about really taking care of self, nurturing self, tending to your own garden, tending to your own family. Could be strong communication coming in, your inner wisdom to take a step back and just work on yourself for a while. Observe the situation, because clarity's coming in. That's a situation. And whatever you are trying to rise above or win at is going out. This is like trying to win, right? These are the energies that are fading away. And trying to win corresponds with what's in your theme. One more time through, please. Ten of Swords, surrender. Yep. So, Ten of Swords is like beat down. Like done. Got the t-shirt. Don't need another one. Been there, done that, seen it before, not going back there again. This is like defeated. This is like letting it go. This can also be mental health issues as well, severe depression, manic depression. This could be trauma bonding, you know. And so the energy's coming in. You could be in a holding place right now, right? Too much going through your head. Too much going through your head, or thinking about, or communicating about, or talking about, and it's time to take care of yourself. It's time to start nurturing yourself and let it go. Surrender. Right? Start focusing on the issues at hand. Hermit. Going within. The Seeker. Going within to those deep interstitial spaces inside of you, those really deep feelings and emotions. This is similar, I think, to the reading that you had last week as well. So it's coming up again. Different cards, same message. So it must be a message meant to be heard, that maybe is not being heard. Two of Swords, not wanting to listen. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is for you. That could be standing your ground. That could be making clear boundaries. That could be taking a step back and observing. So clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for Aries. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Three of Coins. Strength. Eight of Cups. Moving away. This could be setting some real clear boundaries in collaborating with other people, right? Or standing back or being defensive maybe with other people trying to communicate with you or talk with you. You've got strength here, but in this case, this is about finding your inner resolve to move away from things that no longer fill you emotionally, right? So you could be setting boundaries with people. You could be setting boundaries in collaboration efforts. You could be taking a step back. You could be standing your ground, which is taking an incredible amount of strength and moving away from toxic people. So let's see what the Sun is, because some kind of clarity in truth is coming through. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Some kind of light is coming through about this self-imprisonment, right? You got Death again popped out here. You got the Four of Swords, healing. Some kind of truth is coming out. Something that's going to be seen that you haven't wanted to see in the past or haven't been willing to see in the past. It has to do with love. Has to do with relationships that needs to be healed. Because death is showing up again, right? Death is showing up again. You got Death twice and the Tower. So something that you're hiding from or something that you don't want to look at, that could have to do with like trauma. It could have to do with some sort of addiction. It could have to do with attachments. It could have to do with codependency. But it definitely has to do with conflict of wanting to win in a situation or overcome other people are involved, and it has something to do with lust and desire. And clarity about this, because you got clarity, you got the Sun, and you got Justice, right? Karma. Something's coming in to wipe out the illusion, right? Because King of Wands can be very much about illusion. That's going to show clearly, like, having to take responsibility for what's happening and to bring about healing. So let's get let's get a couple more cards on this, because you got the Tower for your outcome along with the Hierophant. And in the extended, I'm going to look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to look at earth signs, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I think you had Death, Scorpio. It's a water sign. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, something's turning around. You got the Knight of Wands, and it's moving quickly, kind of like with force. Something's being leveled, and it's moving quickly. Two more, please. Or it's moving fast. Yeah. You got the Two of Swords again, and you got the Five of Coins again. And the Page of Coins. Time to learn something new. So, something's being dismantled. Something's being dismantled. I mean, I can only say what the cards are showing up. Karma's coming around, right? This is fated. Wheel of Fortune. And it's going to go fast. It's coming in fast, right? And it's coming from the fact of something that you're refusing to look at that has to do with loneliness, abandonment, fears, feeling left out in the cold. And it's time to learn something new. It's time to learn something new and face the fears, because your fears are being single. You might have some attachment to being in relationships for self-esteem. You might have attachments to being attracted to people who are probably not very healthy, but will just stay in it anyway. There's a lot of illusion coming through here. A lot of illusion. Because that's what the Knight of Swords is. This could be about illusion as well, right? Very fast-moving energy. And which is in your theme, you have the King of Wands. So it's kind of a carryover from last week's message, Aries. Something definitely has to be looked at, because the seeds that are being sown are going to keep coming up, and the towers are going to come faster. Death is going to come faster to the situation, forcing it to be looked at. I mean, it is what it is here. So for those of you going on, I will look at earth energies. I will look at fire energies in the extended. I'm going to get into tendencies that need to be released right now as you go through this transition. Energies that need to be embraced as well. And I'm going to look at this Eight of Swords and this Six of Wands, having to win. So let's get a message from the Magic Oracle for you from Priestess Moon. Something you can marinate on to take with you for those of you that are not going on. Healing feminine energy. This has to do with healing feminine energy, and that's not gender specific. We all have male and female energies in us. Those male energies are the ones that we take charge and we get things done and we set goals and we, start moving forward to accomplish them. And the feminine energy is those emotions that we shove down, or those feelings, or those vulnerability, right? Vulnerability, being humble. Humility. I'm getting humility. So you got the Goddess. This is the symbol, right? The appearance of this symbol indicates the importance of women's circles and gatherings of sacred sisterhood and creating deeper connections with like-minded souls. Research natural treatments and remedies such as Reiki, kinesiology, aromatherapy, and sound healing. Allow yourself to be open to the divine feminine. While tender and nurturing, she is also powerful and transformative. Goddess energy is comforting, protective, and loving. So view this symbol as a reminder to nurture yourself with gentle words and expectations. Working with this symbol brings a gentle, healing, feminine energy to your endeavors. Meditating on this symbol can help to maintain a good balance in life, as well as bring a beautiful, soft energy into the home. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hoped it helped. For those of you going on, the link is below. For those of you that aren't, until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. Bye-bye.